And I think the Transformers were very pivotal to that sort of huge uptake we saw from the hopes dwindling to some sort of very tangible progress, correct?
The way I always look at it is there are three trends that came together that enabled the current waves that we see. Certainly there was a big shift in architecture with the Transformer. And people look back on that, and that sort of 2017 attention is all you need paper. But that was part of it. But there's really two other pieces that this couldn't have happened without, and those have been building for decades now. And really the first one is the acceleration in hardware capabilities. When I started this AI company in 1992, floating point math was still at the heart of what we were trying to do with AI technologies. And so I went out and I bought the fastest workstation with the fastest math coprocessor I could get. I spent $5,000 on this thing, and it had a Motorola 68882 math coprocessor in it. And one of the things I realized is, if you go from 1992 to 2024, when I was writing my book, it's a nice round number for doing math like this. It's 32 years. And Moore's law says sort of your performance might double every 2 years. If you just do that math, you come out with 65,535 times faster.
Exactly.
So that's a lot faster. But you know what? It's not nearly fast enough to do what we're doing today. And so I did the math and I said, how much faster is a current gen NVIDIA GPU versus the system that I had in 1992? And it came out to about 143 million times faster, not 64,000 times faster.
Whoa.
And so we've gone through this massive jump in our ability to parallelize and accelerate this kind of massive matrix multiplication, floating point operations, just on a single chip basis. The other thing that's happened is the cloud computing revolution. I was stuck on one machine on the first versions of these. So it's like, how much training and evolution can I do on this system? And I would set up experiments that would run for days or weeks and just hope that they turned out okay. When you look at what these modern AI trainers are doing, they're going out, and as much money as you have, you can get more and more capacity. And so these large language models are not being trained on one system, even as fast as it is. So you're 143 million times faster, and then you go get 100,000 of those GPUs and do them at once. And